Would regulations on the Irish Sea really break up the United Kingdom?
If we get stuck in the customs union, if we give the EU a veto so they can keep us in the customs union, if they don't give us a deal, we stay in the customs union. That's what the backstop does. It gives them a veto over any kind of deal. And I have to say, I was in Washington just a week ago talking to the trade representative. They want a trade deal today. They announced it. But that isn't going to happen if we get stuck in the customs union. The whole Department of International Trade is a waste of time if we do that. It's a disaster. It's a real benefit of Brexit, all these trade agreements around the world.
You don't want to be in the customs union, but if you ask the ordinary British citizen who voted either for Remain or for Brexit, they were never told of such a stark scenario. They might actually think that the customs union, is a price worth paying, frankly, in order to keep business on the road and have some degree of economic continuity.
No, I mean, Cameron and Osborne both said that we'd leave the single market and the customs union. It's very clearly said. The Prime Minister May has actually said it 21 times, we're going to leave the customs union. It's the right thing to do. You cannot do your own free trade agreements. I've done 9 years on the EU trade deals like Canada and India I'm working on. You can't do this unless you leave the customs union. And the other point is, why do we want 20,000 tariffs? Why does Labour support 20,000 tariffs on poorer people?
But are you prepared to see a hard border return on the island of Ireland? Because that is something that no one on that island wants, quite frankly.
No, you're going to get a customs border, that's true, but you can do that electronically. Right. Ireland only checks 1% of goods. It's the lowest in the world, apart from the Gambia at the moment. Britain only checks 4%. It's all intelligence-led. You look after the company, you look into the company, you look into individuals, and if you have specific intelligence, you do your checks. But they don't have to be done at the border. So there's no question of having, guys in peak caps on the border. I think that's important.
Is the Prime Minister wasting her time here in Brussels? And is she wasting her time with the DUP back in London?
No, I don't think she is. I mean, I commend coming here and braving the 27 again. No, I don't think she is wasting her time, because actually what she needs to say to them is, look, don't be so insistent on this backstop, because it's derailing the free trade agreement. I think we're pretty close to a Super Canada type deal. We got that offered this month by President Tusk for the third time, by the way. We are close to that, and only the backstop is getting in the way, and that is a ridiculous reason.
And finally, you talk to people here in Brussels. Are the Europeans, is the EU getting its head around a no deal? Is that now becoming, for them, a self-fulfilling prophecy?
I think it is. I don't think it has been to date. If you speak to German industry about it, they haven't quite got it yet. But we are their largest single customer, the largest in the world, bigger than America or China, India.
But are they beginning to say good riddance, with a no deal?
Well, they want a deal. Of course, it's 10% tariffs on BMWs or all these cars or Siemens products is not good for German industry. We employ 1.5 million Germans, so it does matter to them. And I think they haven't believed it's possible, but we're now facing it.
David Campbell Bannerman, thanks very much.
Thanks.